President Donald Trump has been in office just about 25 days now. So how are things looking for the family and family values under his leadership? Well, we're going to talk about that today with Autumn Leva. She's our policy director here at Family Policy Alliance. Autumn, thanks for being here.
Hey, Kim. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's start off with cabinet nominees. Generally, how have Trump's picks been?
Well, this is a very young administration, so it remains to be seen what types of decisions and actions they're going to take. But we're really encouraged by some of his nominees, including Senator Jeff Sessions. He has a proven pro-life record from the Senate and a proven record from his votes and his co-sponsorship of the First Amendment Defense Act in protecting religious freedom for people of faith, individuals, and organizations.
Well, we want to remind you that we have a document on our website, familypolicyalliance.com, where we're keeping track of who's been nominated, who's been confirmed, and who's still awaiting that all-important vote. You'll want to check it out. On to the Supreme Court. President Trump recently nominated Judge Neil Gorsuch for the vacancy on the Supreme Court left by the death of Antonin Scalia. The hearings haven't started yet, but Autumn, what can we expect when they do?
Well, they should go very smoothly because Judge Gorsuch was unanimously confirmed by the Senate for his seat on the 10th Circuit. That means there was no disagreement. He has an exemplary record. He respects the Constitution, and he interprets the law as it's written. He doesn't try to write new law from the bench, so he's a great choice.
One of the things that we've been following at Family Policy Alliance is this whole bathroom issue. At least it's what we're calling it to help people understand what's going on. Recently, under the Obama administration, President Obama sent out a letter basically forcing schools around the nation, public schools, to allow boys to be admitted into girls' locker rooms, changing rooms, showers, those sorts of private arenas that have been separated by biological sex for a long time. And he used Title IX, an old federal law on the books that really had to do with girls' educational opportunities, and he used that in order to do it. We had some great news on Friday. Autumn, why don't you tell us what that was all about?
That's right. There's really been a change. So previously, a federal court in Texas told the Obama administration that they could not enforce that Title IX bathroom mandate. And of course, the Obama administration wasn't happy with that, so they appealed to the Fifth Circuit. But recently, the Trump administration on Friday withdrew that appeal and said they weren't going to appeal that ruling. So therefore, the block on the Obama administration's Title IX bathroom mandate stays in place. Now, it remains to be seen what effect that will have on the Gloucester case that's pending before the Supreme Court on that same issue right now.
And we also need to remind people that we have a part in the Gloucester case. Tell us about that.
That's right. So Family Policy Alliance and a self-described radical feminist group called Wolf together submitted a friend of the court brief to the Supreme Court to help them understand this issue and to help them realize that what this Obama bathroom mandate does is say that boys should be admitted to girls' bathrooms, locker rooms, and showers, and we believe that's wrong. It's a violation of privacy. And it also essentially erases women's existence from the law, and we believe that's wrong as well.
And we want to remind everyone those oral arguments begin on March 28th, so we'll keep you updated on what's happening in that case. Last but certainly not least, the Religious Freedom Executive Order. We've been asking you to contact President Trump and Vice President Pence and ask them to sign the Religious Freedom Executive Order. Autumn, where do we stand on that, and what does that do?
Right. Well, we'd really encourage you all to continue taking action on this because President Trump hasn't signed that executive order yet. And it really would be a breath of fresh air on the state of religious freedom in this country. It's an important first step, but it's certainly not the last step. We then need Congress to follow President Trump's lead and enact strong religious freedom protections for people of faith to make sure they're not discriminated against or otherwise punished by the government for their beliefs.
Autumn, thank you so much. You always have great information for us.
Thanks, Kim.
And we want to remind everyone watching, you have a part to play in this republic government that we're involved in. Here in the United States, you can contact your lawmakers and other elected officials and let them know how they're doing in their job and if you want them to do something different. We've made it so easy for you at familypolicyalliance.com. Go to the Take Action button at the top of the page, and when you click on that, there will be a whole bunch of different action items that you can click on, and we encourage you to do so. Again, that's familypolicyalliance.com.